It's just so that we can make a safe approach, that we can have this kind of conversation where all of us are like on the same page. Like, okay, we're just gonna have a conversation, but kind of how you said the first impression is big. So like when we get people yelling back at us or something like that,
then it's kind of the
right.
first
Then
impression.
we're like, whoa, why are they not? Or say we ask them to put their hands on the steering wheel and they don't. Well, what's going on? All right.
What's up, guys? It is Jordan. Today's video is going to be a little bit personal, and I really want to be able to discuss this because, if you are somebody that is going through suicide or depression, I want you to know that you are not alone. And you might say, how am I not alone? I'm really close to doing it. Well, 3 days ago, I was in that situation, and I had changed a whole lot of people's perspective on, well, for one, me, and two, they got destroyed as well. There is a story time behind this, and in this video we are going to go through that story time because this is a real topic, and although it hurts me talking about it, I feel more comfortable talking about it to you guys. And the reason why I'm comfortable telling it with you guys is because, I don't ever want you guys to have to go through that. So let me grab a drink, water or juice or something, and I will be right back. So let's begin. This is a real story. There is nothing that's wrote down. There's nothing that just, this is real. This is real. And this is going to be one of my most powerful videos on YouTube ever. Probably one of the most powerful videos in YouTube history. And there's other people that have stories that are strong. And I'm not, comparing to them. I'm not. I'm just here to say my story. So, let's begin. It was about 3 days ago. And I know I should never hurt myself over a person. I just know it. I know it. I know I shouldn't do it, but it was getting there. And life was attacking me from all sides of the road. And I was hurt, and what was going through my mind, I'm not sugarcoating anything. I'm just going to be straight up with you guys. I am. The thing that was going through my mind was, me and this woman are really done. And the thing that hurts is that we've had these times to where she had taken care of me while I was in the hospital, blah, blah, blah. Just everything that you go through with the person, and then to come to realization that they're not in your life anymore. Let's just leave it at that. So that day, I deal with anxiety too. I deal with anxiety, I deal with depression. Now, today, I know how to handle this. But before, I didn't. I was not the brightest bulb. And pretty much when that day that I had woke up, I felt alone because, like, you know, my friends were all busy, and it was one of those days where I felt like I couldn't work, I couldn't do anything, and I was stuck. You know, my mom was at work, my dad was out, and I was just like trapped, okay? I was trapped, and I needed somebody to really be there. And I don't go to my little sister for some of these things because I don't want her to bring her down with me. But I didn't know what was gonna happen next. It was gonna make it worse. I write a note saying like goodbye, saying like all this stuff. And I leave my house and I go to the store and I buy things that I am allergic to. And peanuts, etc. So I'm riding in my car because if a lot of you don't know, my car is my best friend. My car is my best friend. And I'm not comparing it to humans at all. I love my car because it brings me happiness. I'm not gonna say I'm a car guy, but I say that my passion for cars is so high. So I'm driving in my car and I'm really feeling as if, dang, like I really am starting to feel like this is my last drive. And it's one of those feelings that you don't really ever get until you're actually pursuing with what you were doing. And push goes to shove, I park somewhere. And as I'm driving, before I even get to me parking, I'm getting calls left and right. And one of the messages that really did hurt me, and I still kept doing what I was doing, was, you know, you might not know this, but what you're doing is hurting us. What you're doing is hurting us. And another thing that's tough is my boy Alex, my boy Anthony, those are brothers, my brothers for life. I love my brothers, and I love the brother that I have at home because he was really supportive, and we usually don't talk like that, which I wish we did, which I have to make happen because that's my brother and I only have one brother. And my sister was texting and I didn't want to bring her into that. And my brother was just like, where you at? Come on, let's talk. Let's do this. And then Alex is like, bro, do not do anything. Where are you at? Kept calling. My mom was hurt. And I never thought I would bring that kind of pain to the people that I'm really close to. Now, I know that there are people there for me. I do. Physically. But if it's coming to who's there for me mentally, I feel like when it comes to that point in time, I have to be able to be there for me. Because nobody's gonna know how I'm feeling mentally. Nobody's gonna know the pain that I'm going through mentally. And Anthony's like, where you at, bro? He said, I will come and get you. And I was already at his house, and I had downed a NyQuil bottle and ate peanuts so I could have a reaction. And I told him, and he was like, look, I love you, bro. But what I'm about to say, you're not gonna like. You're either gonna get taken to the hospital, or you're either gonna stay here with me. And actually appreciate him for giving me those two choices. And, you know, if we're taking it a few days back, I had posted on TikTok and there was over 200 people that was saying it gets better. Don't do it. Don't do it. There were some people that were relating to it. And I'm really hurt. And it's like when people think that it's something that you can get rid of and it's not something as serious, it hurts. So I text Anthony and I said, I'm at your house. And I changed up my whole style. I changed up my whole style because I wanted to change who I was as a person, but I was still going through it. And he made me stay at his house. And another shout out is to his girl, because I got a chance to hear from a guy's perspective and a woman's perspective, and those two are honestly people that I can really respect for letting me stay with them, for them watching me, and even trying to come up with little activities to keep my mind occupied. And, you know, on the other scale of this, it's not because just of a person, it's because of my health issues as well. Like I said, I have holes all over my back. I have leaking all over my body. I can, if I go through my clothes bin right now, I will show you a white shirt with fluid on it. And that's what I'm going to do. That's all fluid. And that doesn't happen every week. That doesn't happen every month. That happens every day. That happens more than once a day. And my health issues, I start overthinking, I start getting anxiety, and then I take my medicine and it makes my anxiety worse, and then I'm over here tripping, and then I'm just like, maybe it's my health issues the reason why people treat me the way that they do. So I get overwhelmed. And then that same day, while all this is happening, I didn't know that there was a missing persons report on me. And my pops did the right thing by doing that. So when I was at Anthony's house, we all had a conversation, and Alex had came to got me, and well, he didn't pick me up because I had drove there, but me and Anthony had, went out, and we were just talking, and he was just like, bro, if I lost you, a part of me wouldn't be here. And Alex, sometimes he feels like he doesn't do enough. Let me tell you something, if you're doing something, it's more than enough. And I appreciate, bro, because this whole depression thing, and, it's been going on for 2 weeks. And there was a time where he was in Cancun, and I didn't know what the hell to do. I didn't. And that's why those are my close friends, because they really showed me that no matter what goes on, they're there for me. Now, back to that missing persons report. It was for self-harm, which I didn't. Well, I did, but then again, I didn't. To my body, I didn't. I'm trying to remember most of this, but I'm trying to tell the people out there right now, if you're going through something, if you feel like nobody's there, there's so many people out there. And I was really telling myself, and I was just like, if this doesn't go through, then I really do have to get my shit together. And so I think it's the next day after, but we're gonna talk about that same day right now. I go to Alex's house, and whatchamacallit, we have a talk there, and we're talking about, like, what are we gonna do the next time that this happens? And I'm telling bro, I'm just like, I made a promise to myself that if this didn't work, then I would really have to get my stuff together and influence the world, because a lot of people tell me that my voice is powerful. My voice is powerful, and there's so many ways that I have influenced people to do better, influence people that, you know, we all go through depression, but there's always some light. And I was told this yesterday. And this quote will always stick by me for the rest of my life. You are your own light in the dark. Even when you think it's dark, you're still light. And the way I want my channel to be is maybe bringing everybody and their light together to overcome this together. So this happened 2 days after, and I got pulled over for not having a front license plate. And it's crazy because I was told, roll down all your windows, roll down all your windows. I do have a video of the cops talking. They were really respectful. And this goes out there also to just let a lot of people know that not all cops are bad. I don't care if you're gonna get on me for that. I don't care what people say. Not all cops are bad. These guys were gentlemen, and they were able to go through everything that they needed to and did the things that they did for reasons that I'm about to explain. So they said, roll down all your windows, roll down all your windows. And we were doing DoorDash, so we had a lady's order with us. And pretty much, they're like, put your hands on the steering wheel, turn off the car. And I'm just like, did I run a red light? Did I do something? So I continue to go through with it. And they're just like, license, insurance. And I'm like, okay. I said, am I being detained? And they said, for not having a front license plate? Yes. I said, a front license plate? Huh? I'm over here thinking I read a red light for a license plate. So, okay, I was just like, oh, okay. I don't know why I have to put my hands on the steering wheel, but I will. So I do it. Well, it was 2 cops, so the partner goes to the car to do the searching up stuff. And he said, this car is registered to a person who is missing. And I'm just like, I'm that missing person. And I'm over here thinking like, yeah, that's me. I'm the missing person. I've been with my bro all day. I've been with my other friend, and they've been kind of taking care of me. And they said, are you safe? I said, I am now. My mindset is completely better. And so they continue to do the computer stuff at their car. We have to then get out of the car because they have to check for weapons, because it is a self-harm type of deal, which I don't have nothing to hide. So yeah, go ahead, check my car, or, whatever. And they were just like, oh, okay, it's okay then. So after they check everything gets cleared, and then I actually have a video, so I will be putting that video somewhere between the time I'm talking about it, or in the beginning of the video. So, after we're done, me and my friend drop off the the order, drop off the other person's order. Then I get into some stuff, blah blah blah. I'm not gonna go into it because it's petty, and things are gonna happen, and things aren't always going to be fair, but you always have to take that initiative. If something is in your possession, then you need to be able to be mature to pay that off. And if you say that you're not, and I take action, don't be upset about that if I do. I'm just gonna let that be there. But, so, really, the moral of this whole story is, bro, I know it hurts. I know you're sitting in bed right now thinking, like, damn, is somebody ever gonna love me? Or, damn, am I good enough? Or, damn, my life is so boring, I don't have nothing to admit to. Let me explain this. All it starts with is getting out of your bed. You cannot, a dream means nothing if you get out of your bed and your dreams are still on the pillow. You have to carry those dreams and turn them into goals. I know it seems like the world is ending. I know it does. I really do. I know how bad it feels when you're going through this type of stuff and you feel like you actually have nobody to go to, but there's a whole bunch of people in this world that would care if you died. And I learned that when I had over 300 people really hit me up and showing that they care. And it's never about the amount of people. It's the people that just really tried. And I will never let those people down when it comes to that ever again. And I really do appreciate the people that I have in my life because you guys are all amazing. And I've had a conversation with this girl yesterday named Genesis. And honestly, you can have the realest talks with this person. And honestly, it was really needed because there were some unleft answers in my head and I was able to get those answers and I was able to actually communicate. And that really changed my whole output on life, and that made me realize my worth. That made me realize that, hey, you know what? I do have a job on this earth, and that's to make it better. So I'm sorry if this is a long video of just me talking, but man, I will tell you this. I appreciate everybody who checked up on me. I appreciate every single person who checked up on me. Everybody that made me who I am right now. I wouldn't be here. A lot of you saved me. I could get to calling out people's names and saying people who really did help me. But there's too many to name. Everybody on my Instagram, everybody on my TikTok, Alex, Anthony, my dad, my mom, my sister, my brother, Genesis. I love you guys. You guys made me feel like I was worth something, and now I'm going to go out with that energy and I'm gonna make other people feel like they're worth something as well. And I know that this video was long, guys, but this is gonna be posted the same day. So without further ado, everybody, this channel is gonna be big. And this channel is gonna save millions of lives. The next topic that I will talk about in this video, you know what? We'll save it for tomorrow's video. But as far as I am concerned, thank you to everybody that helped me. Stay safe. Peace.